We have been operating for just under 12 years. I set the business up in the UK, have a head office based in Leicestershire. We have been working across the industry as far as hair is concerned for just over 5 years now. Very proud to be operating in the Middle East and have been literally across the whole of the Middle East for 5 years, which is great. I guess it comes from me because it's very much my name above the door, and therefore everything is sort of driven by me. I'm absolutely fanatical about attention to detail, so everything that we do is done to the highest possible level. It doesn't matter who the client is or what industry they're from. It's about the level of delivery for us. So we aim to be the best in the region as far as quality of service, quality of delivery, and that's everything from the team I employ to the suppliers that we work with, and the quality of service that we deliver to you across the board. So it doesn't matter who we are, but that's kind of my mantra and always has been. I guess one of my proudest moments probably was working with the former President Mikhail Gorbachev, which I guess was, it was a long time ago, I had to look after him and his entourage. We were doing a massive telecommunications conference in Vienna, and I looked after him and his entourage for 4 days. And that was an extraordinary privilege, and I was really delighted to be able to work with him. To such an extent, it was such a surprise for the guests attending the conference that they didn't know he was going to be there. They thought he was a lookalike, and we had to basically prove that it was actually President Gorbachev. So I guess it was one of my proudest moments. And some of the larger events, I've done a huge event in Australia where we chartered 2 747s and took 1,500 restaurant managers to Australia for 5 days, and that was a pretty impressive achievement for us as a business. So. Well, the pace is extraordinary in terms of, if you compare what we do here to what we do in the UK, lead times, how we operate, as you can imagine, what we're doing with you is amazing because we've got a nice long lead time with your event, but generally speaking, we get very short lead times. The pace at which we have to deliver and operate is absolutely phenomenal. Sometimes that can be quite challenging because it means that you get frustrated, don't necessarily deliver to, in your opinion, the best of your quality in terms of delivery, but you have to accept that it's a very fast-paced society, and if you can't keep up, then you have to go home. It's as simple as that. So we're very much of that opinion now. It's an amazingly rewarding place to work. I think the investment in technology and investment in future-proofing the businesses out here is amazing, and it's the energy that you get from being here is incredible. I don't live here all the time. I live here half the time, and I go home and I'm positively exhausted by the time I leave here because it's just so fast, and it's a very young place. I feel I'm at the back end of the age spectrum here, but it's still got an amazing energy, and I love it. I would like to be known as being at the top end of quality in terms of levels of service and delivery. I want people to know us as the agency, the go-to agency for quality delivery, and to just be out there as the first female-led and female-owned and female-driven agency out here, because they're very few and far between. And I'm very proud of the fact that I have an all-female team, and you know, it's great to have that kind of direction for the future. Oh, it's such an amazing company to work with. I've been lucky enough to attend events over the many years that I've been in the industry. We're very excited about Beautyworld, and I'm absolutely keeping the date clear in my diary to make sure I'm here. It's been a great project to work on. It's been a different project to work on, and we've enjoyed the journey, we've enjoyed the creativity, we've enjoyed working with your team, and we're all very excited about it. So I think it'll be a terrific event, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what we can deliver for you on the day.